What is up, y'all? It's your boy Big Mike here, and today I got like a little different kind of video. Like, if you know me, you know that I collect Funko Pops, and I have a lot of them. And so that's basically what I wanted to do in this video, is kind of just showcase my collection and just show what I got. I've seen some videos online, and I thought, you know, why don't I just make my own? And so, yeah, that's what I'm here to do today. Okay, for warning, this is not the first time I've tried to make this video. I've tried to make one before, but my collection grew a little bit, and also I went on too many rants and it just became too long. So I'm gonna make this one as short as possible. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate my pops into different categories. The Funko app has their own categories, but I'm just gonna do my own. So the categories are celebrities, we got TV shows, cartoon/anime, the big pops that I have, we have video games, Power Rangers, yes, they're their own category, and you'll see why. Mortal Kombat, horror movies, and then superheroes, comic book characters, and whatnot. So yeah, those are the categories, and without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, so the first one that I'm gonna show you guys is this one right here. This one is the Freddie Mercury pop from the Queen set. They have their other band members in the other version of Freddie Mercury, but yeah, Freddie Mercury. Next up on the celebrities, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the absolute kindest man that ever walked this earth, Mr. Bob Ross himself. You know, in life there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents, and this purchase was not a mistake, nor was it a happy little accident, because I wanted this one. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's it for the celebrities/real people section. I only have Bob Ross and Freddie Mercury. But yeah, moving on. So I know some people, they think it's like sacrilegious to like take the pops out of the box, which, I mean, for some of them I get why, but for some of them, like, they're like pops that I just want to have out of the box, or I have a duplicate of. So that's basically why I have, like, I think I have like 4 pops that are out of the box. Starting off with the television category, just like the celebrity one, I don't have a lot of them. But we're starting off with this guy. I believe he's called The Silence. My mom found him at the 99-cent store. Yeah, the 99-cent store sells pops. But yeah, he's the one that I had outside of the box, and I got him because he looks like Slender. I know it's not, but like, I know it's from Doctor Who, but you know, he's a good show right there. Alright, next up on the television show, I mean, basically the television, the rest of I only have 2 other ones, and they're basically Walking Dead ones. This one, Rick Grimes, I believe this one was from season 4, maybe 5. I'm not sure, but it's when they, I believe it's when they get to Alexandria, when they first get there. But yeah, this was a gift from my boy Aru. Hey Aru, shout out to you. But yeah, next up is one of my favorite Walking Dead characters, and one of my favorite pops that I have, and that's this one, and this is the second wave Negan. I know there's a first one that I was like iffy about, but then once I saw this one, I know it's from the show, but this one looks more like comic book Negan than the other one. The other one's definitely Jeffrey Dean Morgan Negan, but you could argue that this one's comic book Negan, and that's why I love it more. But yeah, so that is it for the television category of pops that I have. I know I don't have a lot, but what are you gonna do? Alright, moving on. Alright, this next category, once again, I don't have a lot, I have 4 of them, but it's cartoon characters/anime. So we're starting off with Goliath from Gargoyles. If you don't remember Gargoyles, bro, it was a dope ass show. Like, it was really dark, and it was funny at times, and it was dope. I think it was on Disney Channel. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, if you haven't seen Gargoyles, go check it out. This is one of my favorite characters, Goliath. Next up, we got my favorite Digimon of all time. That is Gabumon. Gabumon is one of my favorite Digimon of all time, hands down. Fight me on that. Alright, so next up I got is Ryuk from Death Note. I remember I went to Frankenson's right after I binge watched the entire show of Death Note, because I watched the Netflix movie, which you shouldn't do before you watch the TV show. But yeah, I looked so far, like, I looked so hard for this guy at Frankenson's, and I finally found him, and I'm just so happy that I got him. the last one in the cartoon slash anime category, and that is my spirit animal, Majin Buu. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a lot of Dragon Ball Z. I just watched it when I was a kid. I don't really follow the new ones now. I think they're in Dragon Ball Super. But I just remember that this guy was like a chubby guy that they kind of picked on. Then he came back skinny and whooped everyone's ass. But yeah, that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back one day just skinny as hell and whoop everyone's ass. Okay, so this next category is all the big pops. I have like Funko has like regular size pops that I've been showing you guys, but they also have like these big pops. And I know there's like bigger ones. I think there's like a giant Batman one and a giant Michael Jordan one, stuff like that. But these are like the medium size ones. Like these are like regular size. This is medium, and then there's the large ones, which I don't have any of those. But yeah, okay. Starting off my big pop collection is this one. This is Cruella de Vil in a car. This was on sale at Hot Topic. I think you can see it right there. Like, it was $10. And so, I mean, why not? I like Disney, and this one looked pretty dope, especially like with the car and everything, the details. But yeah, the next one up is the Megazord pop, the original Mighty Morphin Megazord pop. I know there's like a whole crap ton of variations of this, but I'm just glad I got one. And I really, I know I want to get the Tiger Zord and the Dragon Zord, and then that mixture of all of them, like I forgot what it's called. It's like the giant Megazord. But yeah, the Megazord. All right, next up we got the Prince of the Shokan race, aka Prince Goro from Mortal Kombat X. I love this guy. I love the details on it. I just love like his pouty face and everything. And I know like this box is kind of fucked up, but I mean, I buy them to collect. I don't buy them to sell. So, all right. Next up is the Cyber Demon from Doom. I was about to say the original. From the Doom remake that came out. I know Doom Eternal is coming out. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, I love the Cyber Demon. All the details that they have on it, the hand cannon and everything. Even like the little chipped horn on it. But yeah, Cyber Demon. Okay, so the next one that I got is one of my favorites, and that is Godzilla. I love this pop, and there's so many variations of it, even like the one for Godzilla vs. Destroya. There's like a black and white one. There's one where like he glows in the dark and it's like blue. I wish I had the money to buy all these, but I got this one, and I love it so much, and this is my Godzilla. Okay, so the last big pop that I got is one of the cutest ones that I have in my collection, and that is this little guy. This is Gizmo in the red car from the first Gremlins, and I just love it because like I love Gremlins. Gremlins is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I just love that they have Gizmo in a little car. Like this guy looks more adorable than his regular Funko Pop, and I love it. So yeah, that is all of the anime slash cartoon category and the big pops. So we're moving on. All right, so next category that we got up here is the movies category, which is just like movies in general, not horror movies. Okay, so the first one that I got is this one, the C-3PO one. This one I got at round one with my homie Martin, which you've seen on the channel, and my homie Alex. Shout out to both of y'all for winning me this on a claw machine. But yeah, this is one of my OG ones. I know there's like 3 OG ones that I have, and this one's one of them. So next up is like a set that I have. Well, not really a set because I don't have all of them. But starting off the set is Luther from the Warriors movie. The Warriors is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I wish that they had more of them. I wish they had Ajax. I wish they had Fox. I wish they even had the other gangs like the Turnbull ACs, the Glamour Sea Riffs, the hi-hats, the boppers. I know there's the skater guy with the skater gang, but I haven't had the money to buy them. And then I don't know why the Baseball Fury ones are so expensive. Like, I don't got the money for that. But yeah, Luther. He has the bottles and everything, like the Warriors come out and play, and I just love him. Next up on like the Warrior set that I have is Cochise, or I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. If I am, feel free to correct me in the comments. But I love this one. He was another one of my favorite characters of the movie. Yeah, he has a baseball bat. I love his afro and like all the details that they have on him. But yeah. And the last one that I have of the Warriors one is the War Chief and slash like leader himself of the Warriors, Swan. Swan, like, I mean, there's not a lot you could get wrong with Swan. He's got the baseball bat, he's got the Warriors jacket and everything, and yeah. Alright, so the next one that I got in the movies category is another one of my favorite movies, and that is Johnny Rico from Starship Troopers. If you guys haven't seen Starship Troopers, I highly recommend it. It's a really dope film. It's pretty long, but yeah, Johnny Rico is one of my favorites in that movie. And yeah, this is after he defeats that giant beetle, and he's like covered in orange blood, and it's dope. Okay, so the last one in the movie category is a character from my favorite movie of all time. I believe that this movie is pure perfection, and no other movie has made me like able to watch it so many times and still laugh at it every single time, and that is Nacho from Nacho Libre. I love this movie. I want to get the masked version. I know there's a version where he has his mask and everything, and I want to get it so bad. I love this movie. It's my all-time favorite movie, like, of all time. Like, if I was stuck on an island and had to choose one movie to watch for the rest of my life, it would be Nacho Libre. Guaranteed. It's one of my favorites, and I love it. This is one of my all-time favorite Funko Pops, and I don't know why they haven't made Esqueleto. Funko, get your shit together. Make Esqueleto, please. Thank you. Okay, so that about does it for the movie category. We're going to move straight on to the video game category. So let's get it. So like I said, this category is the video game pops. So let's get started. Okay, so I've never played any Mass Effect games. I'm going to just say that from the get-go. But this was a gift from a friend. This one's from Mass Effect Andromeda. And this character's Liam Costa. I never played the game, but this guy looks dope. He's got like holographic blades. He's got like the little... what is it called? He's got like the little thing like from Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what it's called. I know it's not Dragon Ball Z, of course, but... But yeah, I don't know much about Mass Effect Andromeda. I know that it wasn't that good of a game, but I still like this. So, my favorite fighting game of all time is Mortal Kombat, and you'll see how evident that is. But, like, one of my second ones is Street Fighter, and one of my favorite characters is Blanca. This is also Aaron's favorite character. And, yeah, I found this at the swap meet. That's why, like, the box is, like, hella damaged and stuff. But like I said, I don't buy them to sell them. I buy them to collect them. And I love Blanca. So the next one that I got in the video games category is this one. This is Vault Boy. I got this once I played Fallout 4, which was my first Fallout. I haven't gotten a chance to play the other ones, but I started loving Fallout and the Fallout universe when I watched more videos on it. But yeah, there's Vault Boy. I love him. So another one from Fallout that I have is Hancock. He is the leader of Good Neighbor in the Fallout 4 video game. I want to get more Fallout Funko Pops, but I just need more money. Funko Pops cost money. So the next one that I got is Mega Man. I love Mega Man. I love the old 2D ones, and then the X like 3D ones were kind of iffy. But yeah, I know there's another one where he's like jumping and shooting, and I want to get that one. But yeah, Mega Man. Next up we got is literally the only character that I play in Apex Legends, and that's Wraith. I know there's like I think it's like a negative version that they have of her, and I want to get that one. Literally Apex is the only Battle Royale game I still play. So, I mean, and she's like my main character. So there you go. So just like I had the Cyber Demon, you know I had to get the Doomslayer. I know he's called Space Marine, but this is the Doomslayer. This is Doom guy. Like, come on. And there's so many variations of them. Like when Doom first came out, there was like a blue one, there was like a red, white, and blue one, there was a yellow one, a red one. There was all different kinds of variants, but I had to get the OG one. I mean, come on. Like, why wouldn't I? But yeah, Doom guy. So another Funko Pop that I have outside of the box is this guy. I believe his name's the Merry Marauder or something like that, or Martyr. I'm not really sure. But he was the only Fortnite pop that I got, because this was literally the only skin that I loved in Fortnite, and I just love him, and he just always hangs out outside the box, and it's funny. Yeah, he's just gonna hang right there. So when I was young, me and my brother would always go to our cousin's house who lived across the street from us, and he would always have like the latest games and stuff, and I remember one particular game that I loved was Twisted Metal. And that's why I got this one. This is Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. He was always my favorite character because he was all the characters in that game are like horror inspired. But this guy always stood out to me. He's always been one of my favorites, and I don't know why there's not another Twisted Metal game. But yeah, Sweet Tooth. The next one that I have in the video game category is Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Not the remake that's coming out, but just Nemesis in general. I wasn't really a big fan of Resident Evil until I played Resident Evil 5, and then the Resident Evil 2 remake came out, and I got really into the old games. And so now they're all hella expensive, and Nemesis is the only one that I have because the rest of them are really expensive. But yeah. But I love Nemesis. I love them. Okay, so the last one that I have in the video game category is one of my favorite pops that I have, and that's Clayton Carmine from Gears of War. Whenever I went over my cousin's house, we would always play Gears of War against each other, and I would always pick Carmine because he always looked the dopest. And then when I actually played Gears of War for myself, I found out that like Carmine's characters always die and stuff, and I got mad. But Clayton Carmine is one of my favorite characters, so I love him. Okay, so that about does it for the video game category, and so next up we got the Power Ranger category, and that's its own category, and you'll see why. Okay, so we are at the Power Rangers category. So I have a total of 11, I believe, Power Ranger Funko Pops, and I don't even have all of them. Like, I'm still missing the Red Ranger, I'm still missing Goldar, the Pumpkin Monster, and then the rest of they released some, like all of them without their helmets. Regardless, let's get into it. So the first one that I got is this one, and this one's Tommy without his helmet. I love Tommy, he's one of my favorite Power Ranger characters, and when they released them without their helmets, this is like one of the first ones that I got. But yeah, it's Tommy. Alright, so next up we got Rita Repulsa, the woman herself, the Empress of Evil. This one's really dope. I really like the details that they got on it and everything, and I like that they have her little scepter and all that, and it's just dope. And you know we gotta get her man, her partner in crime, Lord Zed. That's right, dude. I love all the details of all the muscles and the brain on top and the little Zed antenna. But this one's really dope. And the scepter. I love it. This next one is one of my favorite monsters, and I'm so glad that they made a Funko Pop of it. That's the Pudgy Pig. I love the Pudgy Pig because it came. The episode came in one of those VHSs of Power Rangers. I believe it was the blue one, and the Blue Ranger is my favorite. And so I guess I just gravitated towards that episode because it was in that VHS tape. But I'm so glad that the Pudgy Pig, he has like a giant fork and a giant knife, and it's funny. I love it. Alright, so now let's get into the actual Power Rangers, what you came here to see. So first up, we got Trini, aka the Yellow Ranger. I know that it could be Aisha, but I'm just saying it's Trini because Trini's the OG Yellow Ranger. She'll always be my Yellow Ranger. Sorry, Aisha, but I love Trini more. But yeah, Yellow Ranger. Next up, we got a lot of kids' first ever crushes, and that is Kimberly herself, the Pink Ranger. I don't know what to say, you know? The Pink Ranger. I just love it. I love the details on it. I know this one's from the second wave, because I know there's the original one where it's just a regular Funko Pop stance, but that one's too much, and I couldn't find a regular one. I just found the Hot Topic one, but I'm just gonna count it as the Pink Ranger, the regular one, so. Alright, next up we got my boy Zach. I know, Adam, you were a good Black Ranger, but Zach is where it's at. I mean, come on, dude. Like, he was missing a finger. I didn't realize that the actor who played Zach was missing a finger the entire show. I never noticed that. Dude. But yeah, this one's one of my favorites. I love the Black Ranger. And yeah, the next one I got is my favorite Power Ranger of all time, and that is Billy Cranston, aka the Blue Ranger, named after Bryan Cranston, who also voiced a bunch of monsters on the show. But yeah, Billy's super smart, he's like a nerd, and I love him, and I just love it. I just love this pop so much. So I don't got the Red Ranger, but I do have the other leader of the Power Rangers that came in later on the show, and that is the Green Ranger, Tommy Oliver himself. And this one was also another gift from my boy Rue. Shout out to you. But yeah, I love it. I love how big his head is. I don't know if it's just me, but like his head seems like oddly big, like really big, and I just love it. And then Tommy sadly loses his powers because he got it from Evil when Rita gave it to him. But Zordon stepped in and gave him the White Tiger Zord power and gave him the White Ranger suit. Well, not really suit, but like he made him the White Ranger. This one comes with Saba and everything, and I just love it. Now, for those of you who aren't aware of Power Ranger lore, there is a new storyline in like comics where it's like Shattering the Morphing Grid or something like that, where it's an alternate dimension. If Tommy actually stayed with Rita and stayed evil, then he would become Lord Draken. Lord Draken's a combination of the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, and he goes to all the other dimensions and starts killing the Power Rangers. Like, this guy is no joke. And I love the design that they gave him for this guy. Like, he looks menacing. And I just love that I was able to get this one. But yeah, this is one of my favorite ones of the Power Rangers. So that about does it for the Power Ranger Pops. The next category we are moving on to is the Mortal Kombat Pops. Let's get to it. So we are starting the Mortal Kombat category. And starting it off is the Princess of Edenia herself, Princess Kitana. This is her alternate from her Mortal Kombat X skin. I don't know why like they didn't do the regular Kitana, like the Revenant Kitana, even though that's like the main point of her story. Like that's her main skin in the story mode, is her Revenant self. So I don't know why. I mean, this one's dope too, don't get me wrong. I love this design. But yeah. Alright, so next up we got the Chosen One himself, Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat X. This is his tournament skin, which is weird because they have like an old man Liu Kang skin, and they also have his Revenant skin, which I don't know why they didn't go with his Revenant skin or his old man Liu Kang skin. I don't know why they kind of went with his tournament skin, which is I think like Mortal Kombat 2 time. But yeah, I still love it. I still like the design and everything. I like the pose that he has. He has this fighting stance pose and everything. But yeah. So once again, we're going back into time, and we got the champion himself once again, Liu Kang. This one is from Mortal Kombat 1. They released a series of all of them, well, not all of them, but 4 of the Mortal Kombat characters from Mortal Kombat 1. And this one's the one where he just has the sweatpants and the shoes, he's ready to go. He looks kind of like Bruce Lee and everything, and I like this one. I really like this one's like one of my favorite Liu Kangs, where he's just simple, and he's like the chosen one, and he's just ready to kick ass. Alright, so the next one that I got is the Thunder God himself, Raiden. This one's from Mortal Kombat X. Once again, this is a tournament skin. I don't know why they didn't go with his regular default skin in Mortal Kombat X. I thought that that one was pretty cool, or any of the other skins that he has. But still, I still like it. It's really dope, you know? But yeah, Raiden. Okay, so once again, from the Mortal Kombat 1 line is this one. Raiden, where he's like throwing lightning. I love the little lightning detail of it. It's like see-through and it's like clear, and I really like the simplicity of it because it's Mortal Kombat 1, and I really love it. Yes, I have 2 different Raidens. Yes, they are from the same line, but this one's a chase, okay? This one's his winning victory pose from Mortal Kombat 1 with his lightning coming out of his hands and everything. Okay, don't judge me. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. So next up is Mortal Kombat X, that is Scorpion. I really love this design for Scorpion. This is like one of my top 10 favorite Scorpion designs for his skins. But yeah, I really love it. All the details from his mask to like all the straps that he has on his thing, on his costume and everything. I just love it. But the only thing that I would say is that he's kind of like, I wish he had a spear, which leads me to my next one. And so, like I said, I wish he had a spear, but I'm really glad that they did it for this one, the Mortal Kombat 1 Scorpion, the OG ninja costume. I love even though like in the game it was like little, like it was just literally a cloth. This one, like the pop has detail on the cloth, and he also has the spear like going towards you and shit. I just love it. I love this. I love this line of Mortal Kombat pops. Alright, so this is my favorite character of Mortal Kombat, period, and that's Sub-Zero. This is his MKX design. I love his MKX design. I know there's a chase version of this one where he has the ice balls, but like, it's literally just has the ice balls in it. Just, I could just Photoshop it or something. It's fine. It's really fine. I love this one. He's one of my Sub-Zero is one of my favorite characters, and this is Kuai Liang. This is Kuai Liang Sub-Zero, the younger Sub-Zero. And yeah, for Mortal Kombat X. Alright, so this one is Bi-Han, the older Sub-Zero who gets resurrected as Noob Saibot in the Mortal Kombat games. And this one is my all-time favorite pop that I have in my collection right now, because I loved Sub-Zero playing Mortal Kombat 1, and I love that he has the ice ball, like just throwing the ice ball towards you, and I love the OG ninja costumes, and this is really dope. But yeah. So the last pop that I have in the Mortal Kombat category is this one right here. This one is a double pack with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. This is Scorpion, this is Sub-Zero, and like their powers are swapped. So Scorpion has ice powers, Sub-Zero has fire. Like you see like flames on Sub-Zero, and Scorpion has ice on him. And this one's really dope. I really love this one. That was my Mortal Kombat section. We're moving on to the behemoth category that I have, and that is horror movie pops. So let's get into that one. Alright, so we have come to my second biggest category in my Funko Pop collection, and that is the horror pops. These pops are not going to be in any particular order or anything. I'm just going to kind of just pick them up as I go. Alright, so we're starting off my collection with another pop that I have outside of the box, and that is this one. This is the OG Tim Curry Pennywise. I got this one as a graduation gift, but I had already bought this one, so that's why I have another one in the box. And so this guy I just keep outside of the box since I have a duplicate. So alright, he's gonna be a creep in the background right there. Alright, so the first one up in the category is this one. This is the Flasher Gremlin from the first Gremlins. I love the design on this one. Like, I love how this one has way more detail than, you know, Stripe. But this one was one of my favorites, other than the one that has the puppet and that gets shot. But yeah, I love this one. Next up, we got the badass heroine from the Alien series, and that is Ellen Ripley from Aliens. I know this is kind of an action movie more than a horror movie, but this one is a horror movie in my book because it's Aliens. And Ellen Ripley, you know, she's a badass. I love Ellen Ripley as a character. But yeah. So keeping it going with Aliens, we have this one. This one is the Neomorph. This one's with a little tiny alien. And this one's from Alien Covenant, which it was alright. It wasn't that good. But I do like the design of the Neomorph and the fact that it came with a little tiny Neomorph. So that's why I got it. I got it at Box Lunch, I think. But yeah. Once again, with Gremlins, we have Stripe. Stripe is the leader of the Gremlins. And this one makes him look so adorable as compared to the other one, like the Flasher. But I just love this one. I just love it. Once again, I said I have an original Tim Curry Pennywise in the box. I needed to get it. I still haven't got the Bill Skarsgård one, which I plan on getting soon. But yeah, I love the OG one. Scarred me as a kid. Freaking Tim Curry portrayed him perfectly for what that miniseries was. But yeah. Alright, so next up we got the pixelated Freddy Krueger one. I have both Freddy Krueger and Jason. But when I saw that there was like pixelated versions, I was like, oh dude, these look so dope. I have to get these. And these have a lot of weight to them. Like the pixelated ones like have a lot of weight to them. But yeah, this one's so cool. Like even the glove, you can't really see it, but like the glove is pixelated and everything. It's really dope. So with Freddy, like I said, I have a pixelated Jason, and this one's dope. This one's like one of my favorites too, just how simplistic it is. Cause Jason, like his design is very simplistic, and like even his 8-bit version like resonates simplicity like him. He's got like the machete and everything, and he's got a lot of weight to him just like Freddy. And this one's one of my favorites. So like I had Gizmo and Red Car, I have the regular Gizmo. Over time, the box kind of fucked up, but this one was one of my first ever Funko Pops that I actually bought. Online, because I remember the first one that I bought is another one that's gonna come up later, but this one's like one of my OG ones. The OG 3 is this one, C-3PO, and the one that's coming up later. But yeah, I love Gizmo. He's so adorable. Look at him. So next up is one of the newer horror movies, and that is the Jangly Man from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I still need to get Harold to complete the set, and I think that the Jangly Man was a great original character. I know the Meet Tidoti Walker segment of it was based on the book, but I think the character himself is original, and that's really dope. And I really like how they made it. So yeah. So next up is from a TV show that sadly got canceled, and that is Ash vs. Evil Dead. I don't know why they canceled it, but I do understand why Bruce Campbell wants to retire the character. He has been playing Ash for a long time. And I really love this series. If you haven't seen it, it's really dope. If you love Evil Dead, you'll love this series. It's really gory, it's really funny. It's just Evil Dead goodness in a TV show. So, yeah. Speaking of Ash, we got Ash from Army of Darkness. I got this one at, I believe, Scare LA, which was a horror convention. And I always wanted to get Ash. I love Army of Darkness. It is one of my favorite movies of the Evil Dead franchise. And yeah, I love this Ash. He's got the boomstick and the chainsaw and everything. Alright, so the next one we got is the Slim Pop from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I know they're coming out with the rest of them, but this one was like a very like limited release of these. And so I was lucky enough to get it at GameStop. And yeah, this one's one of my favorites until I get Shorty, because Shorty's one of my favorite Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yeah. Alright, now we are getting to the slashers, like the OGs. Alright, so let's get started. Listen. So the first one we got is the Chuck himself, Child's Play star, Charles Lee Ray, Chucky. I know this one like kind of like, it confuses me because it says Child's Play 2 right here, but he has stitches. He doesn't have stitches in Child's Play 2. So I don't know what's going on, but Alright, so just like we have Chucky, you know we gotta get Tiffany. This one is a chase one that I got for 10 bucks actually at Frankensons, and it came with its own pop protector, so that's always cool. But yeah, this one's dope. I really love the blood splatter on her, and I love that this one's from Bride of Chucky, and yeah. So the next one up, we have the Shape himself, Michael Myers. This one's from the first Halloween pop that they came out with. I know they came out with H2O, which I do need to get, but this one's dope. How simple, like, it's simple. Like, Michael Myers' costume is simple, and this pop is simple, and I love it for that. Okay, so the next one is one of my favorite horror franchises, and that is Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. I really love all the details on, like, his burnt face, and his ripped clothes, his sweater, and everything. I love this pop. This one's really dope. So the last one in our horror category, I know we're about to be done with the horror, and that is Jason Voorhees. This one, I believe, is based off of his Freddy vs. Jason costume. And I really wish there was a lot more Jason pops. I know there's a part 2 Jason, and there's a part 5 Jason, but I just don't got the money to get them. But yeah, I love this one. I wish that there was my wish list would be like a part 3 Jason, a part 6, a part 7, and a part 8. And maybe a part 9, even though he's in there for like 2 minutes. And then Jason X, Uber Jason. I would drop money for Uber Jason. I don't care what people say. I love Jason X. But yeah, this one's one of my favorite ones because Friday the 13th is one of my all-time favorite horror franchises. But yeah. Okay, we have done it. We have gotten to the last category in my Funko Pop collection, and that is the comic books, superhero, villains, whatever category. Like, you know, if it's like a comic or superhero or something, it's probably in this. So starting off with the first ever Funko Pop that I ever got, and that's this one. This is the Deadpool Pop. This is the first ever one I ever got. It's like a little bobblehead. I lost the box for it, so can't really put him back in the box. But yeah, he's part of the triple 3, like the first 3 that I got, which was Deadpool, Gizmo, and C-3PO. But yeah, I love him. Little bobblehead. And he will hang out right there. There it is, the 4 of them. Alright, so let's get into the rest of them. Alright, so the next one that I got in the comic book, superhero, whatever, is this one, Venomized Groot. This design is so dope. This is like part of the Venomized character line that they have, and this Groot is so dope. I really love the design. It's so menacing, and I love the blue mixed with the black and everything. I just love it. So there was a series of pops that were like Batman imposters, and I have 2 of them. And the first one of that one is the Scarecrow imposter. I believe I got this one at a yard sale, and I thought the Scarecrow looked dope, like the Batman Scarecrow, so I got it. So like I said, I have 2 of them, and the second one is the Killer Croc one. This one I got at the swap meet. I guess someone got it at Walmart. It was a Walmart exclusive. But this one's really dope. I really like the Killer Clown, the Killer Clown. I love the Killer Croc design of it, and I just think it blends well with Batman. Speaking of Killer Croc, we got Killer Croc from Suicide Squad. I got him because he was $5 at GameStop, and I like this design for Killer Croc from Suicide Squad. We got Black Canary from the Arrow series. This one I got at the 99-cent store, and this one's dope. This one's from the Arrow TV show. But I love Black Canary as a character. She was one of my main characters in Injustice 2. But yeah, another character from the DC universe that I also got at the 99-cent store, surprisingly, was this one, and this is the original Black Manta. This one is from the regular DC superheroes line, and I got this one at the 99-cent store. I think I got one for Nicholas as well, or Aaron. But yeah, this one's really dope. I like Black Manta, the character Black Manta. So I surprisingly don't have a lot of Batman pops for me being a big Batman fan, but I do have this one, and this one is the armored Batman from The Dark Knight Returns. This is the one where he actually like beats Superman's ass. Yeah, that's right, Aaron. He beat Superman. All right. Sorry, me and Aaron got a big old feud going on because he's a big Superman fan. I'm a big Batman fan. But yeah, this one's really dope. I really like this one. Next one that I got is Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. I really like the character in Suicide Squad, so I got a pop of her. But yeah, now, me being a big Batman fan, it's very surprising that I haven't played any of the Arkham games. And I know they're good, and I really want to play them, but I just don't got the money to buy them. But I do have a Harley Quinn pop from Arkham Knight. I believe I got this one in downtown LA, but I really like the design of it, and yeah. Alright, so we are outside of DC, and we're going into Marvel, starting off with Eddie Brock himself. Venom. This one's really dope. I know there's like a full body Venom one, but I kind of like this one more because it kind of shows like half of Eddie Brock's face, like with Venom morphing into it, and I really like it. Keeping up with the Venom, I guess, series is this one, Venom Pool. Venom Pool, when I saw this one was out, I believe I went to WonderCon and like I looked for this guy, and I was so glad that I found him because Venom and Deadpool, they're my favorite, like two of my favorite characters of Marvel, and you put them together and you get a dope ass pop. So with the new Venom 2 movie coming out, it is guaranteed that we're gonna have Carnage, and I'm so glad that I have this Carnage pop, Cletus Cassidy himself. This one's really dope. I do want to get the regular Carnage one, but he's too expensive right now. But this one's really dope because you get a little bit of Cletus Cassidy like morphing into Carnage, and I think the design is really dope on this one. So Eddie Brock once again makes a comeback in my collection, and with Anti-Venom. But I do love Anti-Venom's design. I know it's kind of like just a negative version of Venom, but he just looks really dope. This is a glow-in-the-dark box lunch exclusive one, which I didn't even know it glue in the dark until one night I was like sleeping, and then I noticed like something glowing where my pops were, and it was this guy, and he kind of creeped me the fuck out the first time I saw him. I realized I have a lot of Venom pops, and Venomized character pops, which kind of says who my favorite Marvel character is. But, keeping up with the Venom theme, I do have Venomized Hulk. This one's really dope because it's like Hulk kind of like battling it in a sense, the Venom symbiote. And I love like the little like, just the little details that it has on them. I just really like this one. This one's really dope. Alright, so this is the last Venom pop that I have, I swear. But this one is the OG Venom. This one's the blue Venom. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Venom. This one's really dope. I remember when I got it at Hot Topic, this was the last one that they had. And when I was at the register, like I heard someone on the like side asking one of the people that worked there, like, hey, do you have any of those blue Venom pops? And I'm just like trying to hurry up my transaction and everything to get the fuck out of there. But yeah, this one's one of my favorites because I love Venom when he's blue. Okay, so keeping in the same like character area, we got Spider-Man. This is the Christmas version. Spider-Man is one of my all-time favorite superheroes, and I love that he has a Christmas sweater with his little spider design and everything. It's really dope. Alright, this next one is from the MCU, and that is Big Daddy M'Baku. If you guys don't know, Big Daddy M'Baku, he's from Black Panther, and the reason why I call him that is because there was a meme that we saw where someone was calling him Big Daddy M'Baku, and it became a meme between me, Aaron, and all of our friends. So I got it for the meme, but I also really love M'Baku's character. But yeah, Big Daddy M'Baku. Alright, so the last Marvel one that I have is this one, the Punisher pop from the Daredevil TV show. This is from season 2, not from his own Punisher TV show, which was also great. Jon Bernthal was like the best Punisher that I've ever seen. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's really dope. So the last pop that I have in my comic book category, but also my Funko Pop collection, and that is Hellboy. This one is the comic book version of it. I know there's a movie version, but I heard the newest movie version, like both the pop and the movie suck. But this one's based more on the comic books. I wish there was like a Guillermo del Toro, like Ron Perlman version of the pop, but I still like this one. And yeah, I love Hellboy. Alright guys, that about does it. That is my entire Funko Pop collection. So I got the Funko app right here. If you are a Funko collector like myself, get the Funko app. It's very helpful, and you could create your own collection, which is ones you have, and like ones that you want on your wish list. It's really good. But yeah, so for my collection, I have a total of 90 Funko Pops. That's a lot. And apparently, my Funko collection is worth $1,050 total. That's a lot of money. But to be fair, the value of the collection changes over time because pops change in value. Like some days, like it'll be worth 30, but then it'll drop to like 5 or something like that. So you know, take it for what you will. So that about wraps up this video, guys. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up and let us know if you want more videos kind of like this where we're just like sitting down and talking to you guys. I know this is kind of more of a chill, relax kind of video rather than, you know, our wacky challenge skit kind of content that we have here. But if you are new, subscribe for more content. If you want more Funko Pop videos, like just me talking about Funko Pops or something, I'll be down to do that too. Leave a comment down below what your favorite Funko Pop is or how big your Funko Pop collection is. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, new merch out. The Failed Slasher merch is officially on our shop. Or if you want to get any of our old designs, they're still on our shop. Click the link in the description. Don't forget to use code SBZ200 to get 25% off your entire purchase. But anyways, guys, that wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. And as always, we'll see y'all in the next video. Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. See you later.
I never freeze.
There it is.
Free.
Fucking 3, 2, 1. Freddy versus Jason.
Look at it.